Soprani. And me, Todd Gursslin. I've known her for a long time.
Yeah. From AA.
Yeah, hey, they're supposed to be anonymous.
There's nothing anonymous.
Are we recording?
There's nothing
Yeah,
anonymous.
I am.
Fucking drunken fucking heroin addict AA motherfucker.
There's nothing anonymous about AA.
No, because it's like CrossFit. People will tell you right away.
Yeah, you're basically on TV, so who cares?
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Everybody knows.
So it would be
It'd be what?
welcome to Degenerate Boomer.
Welcome. Hello.
Hello. Well, you know what? Now that we're talking really quick about AA, I mean, that's how we started. We just start with random shit.
We're talking about AA.
No, we're not really. But
The
listen,
airline.
I'm going to...
Yeah, American Airlines, they're
Yes.
great.
Yeah.
What about it? Talk shit, sister.
All my friends were in AA like 5
Minus
years
me.
ago. Every single person I knew. And I started to get FOMO. And I'm like, fuck this. I'm going to the
What's
AA.
FOMO?
You know, fear of missing out.
Yeah, well, you're basically at a gay bar.
Yeah, it was the women. Right, it was the women.
So then a lot of them are going to AA, and then what
They
happened?
all do, but I wanted to go, and and Danielle got mad. She's like, you can't go to AA. You're not an alcoholic. You just can't go because you want to be around
Listen,
the cool kids.
You just you wanted friends.
You don't understand. AA, when the lesbian bars closed, it turned into AA. It's a hidden bar. Like, it's really not AA.
Is there a lot of lesbian action going on at 12-step meetings?
Clearly, there's all her friends there.
Wait, so you telling me all your friends are lesbians? Every one
Pretty
of them?
much. Except for you.
All the ones that are
Well,
in
you're a
AA.
lesbian, too.
Is there a Venn diagram here or what?
Yeah,
What's going
might
on?
be something.
Is there most lesbians alcoholics?
Well, we lost our gay bar, so we needed somewhere to go.
Yeah.
We're
Hey,
very
so-
depressed
So
about it.
talking about, we know that's a great jumping off
listen,
point.
Wait, let's introduce
Oh, my
Brenda.
bad.
Okay?
Right.
Brenda, say your
Sorry.
name, say your social.
Say my name. Say my name. Brenda. Hi, Brenda.
Hi, Brenda. I'm Todd. and I'm an alcoholic.
Hi, Brenda.
Welcome.
I just want to be cool.
I just
Go
want
to
to be like.
AA.
I just want to be like you.
Hi, Brenda. I sucked cock for heroin.
Oh, perfect. I did not. I didn't do any of that. None of it. I'm a square. Well, not really, but
Listen,
We'll talk about
it. Okay.
Brenda has been ride or die with me for so many. Like, you got to be one of
gotta
my
be 20
longest
years.
gay friends.
yeah, it's got over 20
That's
years.
so funny
right?
that how when you say that, but it's like real. Like she really is
Yeah,
one of your gay
yeah.
friends. But like when
Yeah,
I say it
true.
to my friends, like I was like, dude, you're like one of my fucking gayest friends. It means it's totally different.
It doesn't hit the same.
It's
No.
It's different.
Yeah, it's
it's
way
different. I
Way
can get in
different.
trouble for saying that. You can't.
Yeah. We went through a lot.
That's why tonight
Yeah.
we're going to talk about the lesbian TikTok drama. We're going to get to that eventually. You know, this podcast ends up everywhere. But I said there's nobody more to talk about lesbian bar drama
Wait, are you a lesbian?
than Brenda.
No.
You're like, I love cock, you cock, motherfucker.
Brenda owns
sure
the
it's
fucking
tattooed.
softball team.
Yeah.
That's a Division One
Yeah.
player.
Dude, I don't want to assume. You know what I mean? You never know. I mean, if I was going to gambling man, I'd be like, oh, she's a lesbian. If I was, you know what I mean? Like if we were in Vegas,
The
I
odds
would be-
are.
Oh, you saw me on the
odds
street,
are-
you'd be like,
I'd
she's
be like,
lesbian.
she likes vagina, I would say.
Yep,
you know what I
pretty
mean?
sure she does.
But I just want to make sure. I want to make clear the air that you are, in fact, a card-carrying lesbian.
I have my card, actually.
You have your weed, too, which is sick.
I do not. But I have this.
Yeah, so Brenda is, we were at the bars many years ago, and it
I used to
was,
sneak in the bars with you.
I mean, it was,
What do you mean sneak? Because you were underage.
I was underage.
So are
Yeah.
you young? You're younger than Cindy then. Oh yeah, okay.
I hope so.
Damn, she
she's
just
old.
drilled She just
She's
fucking
fucking
put
old.
heat on you, Cindy. She just dropped.
she's got to put heat on you
No,
for even
I know,
thinking
I
she's
know.
close to 61,
Well, you guys
dude.
been. I don't know.
I'm
You
a
guys
little
are
upset
fri-
about that.
You know, you guys.
I mean, I know I look good.
I thought all lesbians were 60 years old. I don't know. I just thought all of
60.
them. I thought they were
So they
born
faded
at
out after-
60. I thought they just came out looking like you guys. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
We were born looking like
Okay,
this.
so can I ask, how would two lesbians meet out in the wild pre-internet?
We
went to the bars.
We met in the bars.
Oh, so you met at the
bars.
And it was at a specifically lesbian bar.
Oh yeah,
not also gay.
Well,
that was
Mothers
and Marcellus.
And
Marcellus was a big
yeah.
thing.
Okay, Mothers was down on. I've seen that. I remember seeing the Mothers.
Oh my God,
It's like on the inner
Mothers was
city.
a Rochester staple, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
where?
It's where Skylark is now. So
Yeah,
what
yeah.
is it?
What's that street? Alexander Street?
No, it's
Alexander and
right
something?
Oh my God, Union.
Yes, and on the inner loop.
It's
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
All right.
Mothers.
So what a great name for a lesbian bar.
No, it
Mothers.
wasn't. It was
Mothers.
very gay, very mixed.
Oh, it was gay
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Mostly
Well, turned gay, but it was originally
Everything
lesbian.
turns
It was
gay.
a restaurant. It
Well,
was all
Mothers
lesbian.
was where all
They
the
started serving a lot of
biggest
hot dogs. And
The old lady doesn't remember what the kind of bar it was.
biggest lesbian, I'm sorry, drag queens
Oh, yeah.
came out of Mothers.
Okay.
Rochester, New York, MTV did a documentary
Is that where our Tuesday
on
Thomas
it.
homegirl came from?
No, this is where our big queens, Aggie Doon,
Oh,
Ambrosia
oh.
Salad,
Heather Sky,
yeah,
Darian motherfucking Lakes.
Darien
Yep,
Lake,
yep.
Miss
Let's not
Lady
forget
Jane.
Pandora Box.
Pandora Box.
Gen Xifer. Let's not forget her.
Gen
Gen Xifer's. That's my alter ego.
That's his
I was like,
drag
I feel
name.
like you made that up.
I did.
Okay.
I did.
No,
'cause
but he really.
I dressed as that was my.
you?
I did it.
Gen Xifer. Were you high at the time?
I'm high now. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
it's terrible.
You think it's a terrible name?
Yeah, we got to come up with a weird name, a better name.
Gen Xifer's pretty good, dude.
That's
Because
just
I'm
saying-
Gen
Yeah,
X,
listen.
and I was like a rocker.
This is
Gen
how
X.
we know you're straight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you name it after like what you are in the generation. Like gay people don't do that.
We got to come up
We
with
don't
a
care
new
about
name.
generations.
Gay people come up
He
with
took
something
the
with.
title too, man.
So fucking suck my fucking wiener, dude. I fucking won.
He won the.
Jesus Christ! Don't talk shit about my
Did you
fucking
talk?
name.
Did you talk well? Is what I want to know.
Well, I mean, now, look at it's. Sometimes it's the name with the attitude.
All right.
All
Did he
right.
talk? He doesn't need to.
All right,
I'm
Cindy,
with you on that.
I don't like when lesbians make fun of my small penis. All right, if you're straight and you do it, that's one thing. But when it's two lesbians, I just know that they seriously don't give a fuck about it.
Listen, I gotta let me just say
I'm
this.
hurt.
Todd has really been harping on. I've noticed these small differences in when he talks.
Small
okay?
difference.
Small, okay, but
don't know what
he's
you're talking
really
about.
concerned that his stamina is not what it used to be in the bedroom, if you know what I mean.
I do.
And I'm thinking he keeps talking. I said, "Are you seeing someone?" Because I'm thinking he must be trying to use it
Yeah, how
a
do you know
lot
your
more.
stamina? How do you know your stamina's down
Yeah, I mean,
if you're not trying to use it?
Like it's just like use it or lose it type thing. That's what I think.
Like for
That's what my
yourself?
dad told me, and his dad told him. Yeah.
Wait, do you have someone or are you self-pleasing?
he's going way
it-
too quick, is what's happening.
Well, that's men in general, is it not?
Yeah, I think so. That's what I'm saying. I think most men can
like your
fucking.
stamina's working, but you shoot your shot way too soon.
Well, because I think after a while, if you
I think I'm
fucking,
gonna puke.
if you pleasure,
I don't know. You're gonna
too much fucking,
yeah,
you
don't
just male
TMI.
fucking. Look at it's small enough where it's basically a big clit. So let's fucking let's talk about
Perfect.
it. All right.
Perfect. Yeah, it works. It works.
Just think, you know
I'll
what
try-
I mean?
I'll try
Does
to
that make it a
imagine
little
that.
bit easier for you?
Maybe, I don't know.
Just pretend I'm fucking, what's his name? Buddy Guy or whatever the fuck that guy. Who was that? Who's Buck Angel.
Buck Angel.
Archangel.
Yeah, but I got pretend I'm Buck Angel.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I think when a man pleasures himself, or a person with a penis pleasures themselves.
Yeah.
See, I'm getting fucking
You're
woke.
getting better.
I'm woke.
You're getting better.
I think that you do that for a while because you can just fucking make yourself quick. But then when you get into a real action, when they throw you in the real game,
And then you're like, whoa,
when you throw in the real game, you're like, yeah,
done.
you're not used to that.
Right.
And so
right.
you're just like,
So
bing bong.
You just need more time. You know, you've been single for a while though, so it's time for you to get out there.
Yeah.
What do you? I think I think you're going to build your
I don't
stamina.
care. I don't care about anybody.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I really don't give a fuck about
we hate
myself.
people.
My kids. Oh, I care about my kid.
Yeah.
That's it. My lizards chill too.
Yeah, that's it.
But besides, it's like fucking. I don't care. You can take your vagina, your penis. I'll watch Netflix by myself and fucking. I'll throw on True Detective and everybody can suck my fucking.
True Detective.
Listen, wanna know what's sad? He messages me Sunday night, and he's like, "Dude, I'm home all by myself watching the Super Bowl."
Now you think that,
and he goes, "Wait, that was so stupid." It's the Super Bowl.
I know. I'm pretending like it was a holiday.
He's like, it's like Christmas. I'm alone.
I was like, dude, I'm alone for the Super Bowl. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you're so upset about it.
And I thought about it. I was like, this is not a holiday.
He's like, that was stupid. He texted me back, well, that was dumb.
I was like, I'm sorry. I was like, sounded so pathetic. I can't believe I'm alone for the football game.
I'm just going to watch it by myself and edit clips.
And I did, and I enjoyed it.
And you enjoyed every minute of it.
I got high.
Those tight pants.
I put on tight pants.
No,
is that what you just said?
The field players, the football players, got on the tight pants.
Tight ends with tight pants.
Tight ends. Well, yeah, you could do that.
Right.
They all have tight pants.
They do. They do. So I enjoyed my evening though. So let's
what I don't enjoy about football? Speaking of those tight pants?
We're gonna jump. We're gonna do a little.
I'm jumping into it.
All right.
I'm jumping.
I want to get back to the lesbian stuff because it's going to cross in. But we'll get to the lesbian drama.
I just don't understand why men wear jock straps with nothing else. I don't want to see your ass when you bend over. I love watching football, but I don't want to see your jock strap.
They got pants on. What are you talking about?
You see right through them. How do you like looking at a female? Well, guys do like that.
Yeah, but
when you could see through their leggings to their under, I'm like, I don't want to see that.
You
want to see that?
First of all, I am a male, and
like you're an athlete. I want to see gay.
I think with gay tendencies, I would think I have, and I've never once looked at a fucking football player's ass.
It's never gonna come out of your
with the strap, and thought like, oh my god, I can't believe what I'm seeing right now.
Well, just wait. Now you're gonna focus on it.
You are so like repulsed by men. It's hilarious.
No, not totally. I think I find them attractive.
You're like that.
But that's what we look at. That's what we look at.
They need to cover themselves up. They're asking for it. If something happens, they're asking for it.
Cover that shit up. Just cover it up. We're athletes. Come on. Kids watch this game.
What are they supposed?
The dad bod. We could talk about.
Also. Oh yeah, so we're gonna do a little Super Bowl talk, and I know that Todd and me were discussing. Yeah. He says he has a dad bod, but I think he's got a little bit better than a dad bod for his age. He looked,
it was better than Mahomes' dad bod.
No, dude, are you kidding me?
Mahomes is
okay. I'm
surprised.
He's got a little belly, but that picture is a little weird.
It's not even just a belly.
He is like a fucking marshmallow. It's crazy. That picture was mind blowing.
They should not have put that picture
for the best quarterback that's out there right now.
Right.
Arguably the best, right?
He's so talented.
Dude, talented. You knew that once he got that ball in his hand in overtime,
he'll make it happen.
I was like, they won, dude. Mm-hmm. Kansas City just won.
It's insane. That was a great fucking game. But yes, his
I love that he's a little fluffy, dude.
You know, I do. I was like
his uniform, but I literally, when you showed me that picture, I was like,
in the uniform, you could see Pudge though when he was playing. I could see a little bell.
Yeah, I mean, some players do, but they're muscular.
Well, the linemen are like
they work out 24 hours a day off season. What?
Did you see the last playoff game? They tackled him by his legs, and he was falling backwards.
Oh yeah,
his strength was so strong. He literally pulled himself up with the ball.
Yeah.
And they showed his workout routine and how his trainer works him for that.
They make him go back. Yeah.
Yup. And then I was like,
no, he's no joke. And I'm thinking he deserves eat that fuck. You know what? He wants to eat that number 2 at Mickey D's, dude, and get the extra large fries. You know. Whatever.
It's crazy though that the way they work out, they're still mushy. I mean, Travis doesn't even have muscular arms.
I don't know why everybody's got to make fun of me. It's hard to do his voice.
I know his voice is like a mix of groggly.
No, I don't know why everybody's got to make fun of me because I'm chubby, but I'm a great quarterback.
Well, no, he got caught. They questioned him, and I saw a clip where he's like, "I got a 6-pack under this flab." Mm-hmm. He goes, "There's a 6-pack under here." He was laughing.
He's the man. You know what I mean? Good for him. He deserves to. Whatever he's doing, it's working.
Can't take that away.
And he's a dad.
You know what? This is this is my take on quarterbacks, right? Yeah. People are like, "Oh, I don't think he should get MVP." Honestly, he makes things happen, and that's a predominantly good athlete. It doesn't matter what situation, hands down.
Did you see that dude under
every
pressure?
Year. Yeah.
I mean,
I don't care if he backhands it, throws it between his toes. I don't give a shit. If it goes in the end zone and scores a touchdown, that's what matters.
It does.
Like the perfect throw is not always what matters.
I looked more nervous than Mahomes did at the end of that game. I visibly looked like shaking, like this is fucking wild. And I got money on the game too, you know, I was like, he's like out there, like just pointing around, like you over there. You know, I was like, damn, that's a quarterback.
You know what? I'm not a fan of his wife. I don't know why. Something about her rubs me wrong.
Why? How do you know who she is?
It doesn't matter. Okay, I feel like I can judge her.
Bad vibes.
It is.
She just puts off like.
I just get really bad vibes.
Did you see the clip on Kittles on the 49er? Kittles' wife. She was a professional basketball player, and they showed a whole clip about their relationship. They were so nice. They were just like down to earth people talking. Right. She was intelligent. She talked well.
What did you expect them to fucking like just start talking mad shit about? I
don't know, but some of them do. He's not a quarterback, Kittle. He's on the 49ers. He's one of the receivers. Okay.
I mean, I love Jason, Travis' brother Jason and his wife.
Kelsey?
I watched that documentary. Yeah, the
two brother thing. Yeah. Their podcasts are great too.
You know what? And I like Travis. He's just a big dummy, and I'm really glad for
He's
Taylor.
A redneck. They're rednecks.
He's just a, I
love that. But if they showed him and his brother with their shirt off, here's the dilemma. They look okay, even though his brother Kelsey's big.
They both have very different bodies, though.
Correct, but why is it we're looking at Mahomes and we're like, look at his dad bod, or they post on the internet?
He's got a dad. He does too.
Oh yeah,
but Travis is much slimmer than his brother.
But his brother looks good, heavy. It's weird.
He's like a bear kind of guy.
Yes, exactly.
He's like a lineman.
Yeah, he's like a big,
Yeah, but, I mean, Danielle's always like, God, those linemen are so fat when we're watching football. I'm like, they have to be. They are strong and
they're solid
big.
Too.
I'm like, the more space they take up, the better they are because they're blocking.
Well, they're not watching TV all day. They're still doing way more exercise than any of us.
No shit.
You know what I mean?
These fucking guys are like, remember the refrigerator from the freaking...
the Bears.
Bears.
Years
ago?
Yeah, the Super Bowl
guy
shuffle.
Was like freaking 400 pounds. He was a refrigerator.
Yeah, it was Refrigerator Perry.
Yeah. But he couldn't move.
It was Matthew Perry.
He didn't move very much. These big guys now, they move.
Could I be any bigger? That's my Matthew Perry.
Yeah. So you did you want Casey? You bet Casey. I bet Casey too.
I did.
And what about you?
I bet Casey too.
You did? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, we all. I like lost him. I don't
care he's dating Taylor Swift. Good for him. She makes more money than anybody. Yeah. She picked.
There was so many famous people there, though. Oh, yeah. My favorite show. I mean, I love the Super Bowl. This one was extra star-studded.
Yeah. What were the tickets costing, though?
Oh my God! They said that it was
up to $20,000. People were paying like out there like at $20,000. I just paid $20,000 for my ticket.
So I'm going to compare.
$1 million for that.
Adele cost $20,000 to sit in the aisle that she walks by. $20,000. I looked it up in Vegas. So I was like, well, why wouldn't they charge $20,000 for a seat at football?
A lot of people I
saw Bob Weir there from the Grateful Dead, which was pretty cool because he's from San Francisco.
Yeah, I think a lot of the stars were there too because it was Vegas. It was so close to LA. But the Kardashians were my favorite. They showed their big box. It was like $1.5 million.
I bet you they did.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they showed her box.
Both sides are big. Big box, big caboose.
And it was the most boring box you ever saw. They were.
They weren't even dancing.
They were just sitting there looking bored on their phones, the whole suite. And they're like, they just paid $1.5 million
to be there.
And Taylor's, Travis had his family and friends, and Taylor in that suite was partying.
With Ice Spice or whatever the heck her name is. I don't know.
Ice Spice. But okay.
I don't know. I'm gonna
Ice
name Spice, somebody I have no idea their music is.
Yeah, I don't know her music either.
I don't know it either. I don't think
I do. But I know.
Now I'm
tell you what you want, what you really, really want.
No, that's Spice Girls.
Oh, damn it. God damn it. See, I thought I had it.
You thought Taylor was best friends with the Spice Girls.
With all of them.
Yeah. No, but I'm going to give you my highlights of the Super Bowl.
My let's go.
Top three highlights.
Top three
Number
highlights.
one highlight was Taylor Swift chugging.
Oh, the shots.
Booze
on the Jumbotron. That cracked me up.
Good for her.
While Travis was on the field having a complete meltdown.
Maybe you'll see her in AA.
I know. Hey!
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, she does. I mean, every picture, she likes her cocktails. Let's face it. It is what it is.
She's old enough.
But I feel like while he was losing, he was having a meltdown. He pushed the coach.
Yeah.
And Taylor's just like slamming him. Yeah. So that showed,
good for her.
Yeah, she's like,
she knows if they lose,
he's the one playing. Yeah, and if they lose, I'm still a billionaire. Well, guess what? I'm a billionaire either way.
Yeah.
What the fuck she care? She's a billionaire.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She could do shots, whatever. She doesn't care. There's children getting killed in Gaza.
Yeah.
And she would do shots.
We're worried about her drinking on TV.
I know people are dumb.
Yeah.
Look at she drinks.
I know. That's so
She's an
ridiculous.
adult.
She's having a good time.
How do you know half the time her water bottle doesn't have alcohol in it?
And how do we know it's not all water and she's just faking everybody out and she's fucking a verge?
Apparently, she loves the cranberry and vodka. That's why she's always got the cranberry.
That's a lightweight anyway, so who cares?
That is very like I drink once in a while drink.
So it's really funny though. They'll rip on Taylor Swift for having shots, but yet after
how about Rip Taylor?
But after Usher's on, if they were all drinking, everything's okay because they're all adults. You know what I mean? Like they consider Taylor Swift still a child because she sings to younger crowd.
It's like when Miley Cyrus came out and was humping homeboy.
Yeah.
I forgot his name. Robin Thicke.
Yeah.
Which he was dressed in the Beetlejuice costume or some shit.
Yes!
He was. And like they were like air humping in her tongue.
When Miley was having that moment of like acting foolish.
Well, also she was like getting like.
But they expect that from her because
she
she's just
wanted
crazy.
She wanted to get sexy. She's been known as Hannah for a long time.
Yeah.
Now it's not, she wanted
she went from one extreme to the
other. Now she's back.
Kids do.
Yeah.
Now she's back to just
normal.
Yeah.
I mean, now she won a Grammy, so now she's like,
she did really. I mean, her Grammy performance was amazing.
The song was really good.
I didn't know.
Probably
what
the
did she
best
do?
song, the Flowers song.
But then she like changed the words, and it was cute. She did very well. Very talented kid.
Her version of Jolene.
Oh yeah. I like
great.
that.
And I love that song to begin with.
And she's a rocker. She loves to do the old rock songs from the 70s.
Do lesbians like Dolly Parton like gay men do?
Oh yeah, are you kidding?
Yeah,
Reba McEntire, all this stuff. Oh, she does have big boobs.
Yeah, she was the first big.
She's got a whole park down there.
Down south.
Down there.
That's what I've heard.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
That's what Kenny Rogers told me. I don't know if they banged.
She's got a whole amusement park down there. We're all about it.
Is she married?
Yeah.
How many times has that broad been married?
Once. She's done with this dude a million years.
Was it?
Yeah.
He's still alive?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not convinced she's still
old.
alive, dude.
She's old.
Did you see that when she performed? She was just, my God, it was bad. It was like lips. It looked like somebody was
she was
a ventriloquist dummy.
Cowboy cheerleader outfit.
Looked like somebody was just holding her hands back.
Well, I'll be honest with you, Reba McEntire, I love her. I didn't think she did that well at the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, what did you think of Post Malone?
It was fair. I liked that he took a chance and made it different. I just like Post Malone.
He's got that auto tune though on his microphone that annoys me.
Too bad. I just as a person.
Do we have that on here? I want to try that.
We got auto tune.
Right, welcome to Degenerate Boomers.
About it.
Fucking we'll lose every listener, all 4 listeners, really quick.
But I do like Post Malone. Though. So he's got it. Taylor's got a song with him on her new album that he posted.
Oh, with Post Malone?
Yeah. She's got a collaboration. I like him. And then people like, oh, is he trying to be country? I'm like, clearly they don't know he's always dressed like that.
You know what? I kind of like that they're intermixing like some rap with country. Some 80s stuff. They're remixing out everything. And if they do it well, I like it.
Rumor is Beyonce's new album's going to be I
Get out of here.
Country-ish. That seems crazy.
Yeah, I don't know
but
if
she came in that whole cowboy gear and stuff.
I
don't know if she
don't care about any of that because Pearl Jam released a new song today and their new album comes out in April. It's called Dark Matter. It is Pearl Jam. I believe it's their 12th release, full-length album release. And I'm looking forward to it because it sounds a little heavier than normal.
Yeah.
I'm interested. They went down.
Are they all still alive?
Oh, yeah. Pearl Jam's one of the only bands that, all still, out of all those grunge bands, they're like, somebody's dead from OD or killing themselves.
Right, they're the only ones that have held it together.
They're still rocking it out. They're still flowing even. They're still alive. Those are songs by Pearl Jam. Just in case you didn't know, Cindy.
I had no clue.
I know. I know. Let's get back to the lesbian bars.
Okay, yeah. So any lesbian bars. Let's get into it. The big TikTok drama.
Yeah, explain the TikTok drama.
So there was a big lesbian bar TikTok drama. A girl got on TikTok and
no, it's a lesbian bar, not a gay bar.
It was a lesbian bar in New York City. It's the Cubby Hole. There is only 2 lesbian bars in New York City, and one of them is the Cubby Hole.
It's known for being a lesbian bar.
Very lesbian bar.
The name
It's very,
sounds
very
lesbian.
small. Very, very small. Like last time I was in New York, I was there and I couldn't believe how small it is. It's literally
Like
a
a
cubby
dive.
hole.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's a little cubby. Okay.
Because it's so
And
expensive.
there's not a lot of room, but the thing is, it's so freaking crowded in this teeny bar, like you can't even move, okay? And on the side, there's bathrooms, but there's like 2 bathrooms, but there's this teeny, itsy-bitsy hallway.
Yeah.
And this guy was apparently, it's so crowded in there. Like people do kind of have to get pushed in there. And this guy was like in there and girls couldn't get past him to get into the bathroom. And this girl said, "Excuse me," trying to get by. And he was like, kind of being a jerk. So she got on TikTok and said, the original.
Hold on. I thought it was a chick. It happened to a chick
Yes.
originally.
No, it happened to a straight dude that this straight girl
But the girl
brought.
posted. I thought that was a girl that posted about it.
She did.
The girl it was the straight girl that was with the straight dude.
Yeah, she got on TikTok and talked shit about, I brought my straight friend
Right.
to meet me.
But
And
she's
We'll,
straight.
we'll edit
She's
that
straight
part
too.
right out, Cindy.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
no, I'm trying. Yeah, she is straight too, and they were there to meet one lesbian that they work with, and there was all the rest were.
So they're
straight.
supporting their lesbian
They were
friend.
supporting,
Okay.
but the straight guy, they called him and said stop in. So he stopped in, but apparently he was a little rude at the bathroom. So then this lesbian got on and retracted the straight women, saying, "Hey, I'm the lesbian
Okay.
that was at the door."
That was dealing with
That
the
was
straight.
dealing with him,
the-
yeah.
These dumb straight people.
Right.
Go ahead.
And she said he was rude and whatever. And her basically saying there's not room in our little bit of lesbian bars we have left for straight dudes anyway.
Okay.
Like, go somewhere else.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Now I'm like, all right, let me see the opinion. Oh my God, hundreds and hundreds of videos, all saying there's
them out.
only 20 something lesbian bars left, because the Lesbian Bar Project is a documentary about there's no more lesbian bars. So
Well, they're hard to
plen-
keep open for
there's
these
right.
reasons.
So
Can I
go ahead.
can I give my opinion on that? As a straight dude,
yeah.
mostly straight dude, I don't think that we really want to go to lesbian bars either. That is not. We would way rather go to a gay bar.
Exactly.
Anyways, I think that like.
Wait, you would bet. Oh,
I'm
see.
saying that like straight dudes do not want to go fucking. It is not fun for a fucking straight to go to a lesbian bar.
Right. Well,
It's
why?
way-
Because I get guys that tell me all the time, "Oh, I'd love to see 2 chicks making out,
Yeah, but you have that
dancing
when you
with
go to
each
a
other."
that is not going to happen at a lesbian bar.
So I can
though.
appreciate that because
I mean,
I get a lot of straight guys that are like, "Yeah, man, I'd love to see that."
Yeah, well, I think that in their fucking porno little fucking delusional world, of course they would.
But that's 90% of men.
But at a
I'm just
But
saying.
all right, well, I'm trying to not be and look at it as if I was there, I would think that okay, all these women like women, and it's obvious like they do, and nothing, but lesbians aren't nearly as fun as gay dudes. It's just, you know what I mean? So it's like
I could take that,
it's
yeah.
like the
you know what,
music's
though?
better, the vibe's better. Lesbians are not have to worry more about other things. I feel like than straight dudes invading your space.
Right.
Well, that depends. So in this instance, I have kind of a controversial comment on that. Like, I don't have a problem with a straight guy coming into a gay bar as long as you're not causing a problem. When I was younger and I first went into a gay bar, and I've actually asked my partner about this too. When we first went, you're nervous going because you're like, is this like the straight bars? When you go into a straight bar, it's like a meat market. Everybody's staring at you and you walk in. You come in with the group you came in and you leave with the group you came in. If somebody comes over to talk to you, to say hi or to hang out or whatever, you wonder why. Why is this guy talking to me? Does he want to get with me? Does he want my number?
Okay.
Da-da-da. When you go to a gay bar, it wasn't like that. It was very comfortable.
You mean lesbian bar or a gay bar?
Well, at the time with Mothers, it was lesbian bar. Everything was comfortable.
That's what I'm
Mixed.
saying.
Mothers was super mixed.
Yeah, and I'll be honest with you. Like, everybody talked to everybody, like they knew everybody.
Yeah.
It was like one big huge friend party. Like,
Expectations of like, I just know you're gay, and we didn't gotta worry about you hitting on me if you're a
but
sex that
nobody
I'm not
wants to
attracted
fight.
to.
Nobody wants to fight. They're like, get out then, go somewhere.
Yeah.
And when you bring in somebody that's causing a problem that other people aren't okay with, maybe he was having a bad day. Maybe she stepped on his foot. That drives me nuts. I get stepped on every bar I go to, no matter what bar it is.
Yeah.
They step on my feet, and I'm always wearing brand new white shoes, so I don't do it anymore.
Yeah, like there's three sides to every story, dude.
Correct.
You're absolutely right.
Correct.
We don't know. This dude could have been having a bad day. Maybe she was being fucking cunty with him. We don't know.
Right. Maybe she had to pee so bad. Like, who knows?
Yeah, maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe
I'm at the age I can't hold it anymore.
You know, like, so we don't really know. But to go and make these huge, broad statements of saying, like, these people shouldn't be allowed in there. But
that's why media shouldn't be.
But the bottom line is...
Because no dude, the argument, I'm saying it's a non-argument because most dudes don't want to go to a fucking lesbian bar. I'm saying it's a non... And it's just...
So maybe he didn't want to be there.
Probably not. They were going there for his friend.
Yeah.
They were going there for the lesbian friend. He's like, all right, dude, I'll go. You know, maybe in his weird little mind, he's like, maybe I'll see a girl licking another girl's vagina because men are weird like that, like you said. The hopes is always there. If there's the bunch of lesbians around, you know, because the chances seem to increase it, but you're stupid, and that's really not the case. But so maybe he was just going for his friend.
Well, this is going to bring it back old school, but Grindr and, you know, any dating app in general. Yeah. The only way you really met was like Yahoo dating, right? People would you know what I'm saying?
AOL Messenger.
Yeah, stuff like that. But here's
Meet
the
you
thing.
At the bar.
But there were a lot of couples at GQ. Perfect example.
When that came out, yeah.
Right. So there were a lot of couples in the gay bars. You know what I'm saying? Male and female, straight. It
was a good mix.
Couples.
Yeah, for sure.
But they were in there looking for a third.
Mm.
They were. Oh
my God! Yeah, I can't even tell you the number of times
that
my girlfriends would get approached by a straight female asking, not me. No one's approaching me.
You're talking about Brenda?
No.
So how do you feel?
So, but here was the thing. Back then, that was so common because they didn't have anywhere to really go. But you know what I'm saying? The internet didn't have dating sites where you could say, hey, we're looking for a third, where it was more open. So they would go to the gay bars looking for a third.
Yeah.
Also,
isn't that kind of fucked up? They're like, oh, I know, we could probably find somebody gay that'll
lesbian will come home with us. But I'm telling you, there were so many.
Why did you pick up that hammer? I am so scared right now. Jesus Christ. What did I say, dude? Oh my God. I crossed the line, didn't I?
You did cross the line.
But also, another thing is...
Can I mention something real quick?
Yeah, go, because I lost my train.
There used to be a place around Club Marcella, you guys, right?
Oh, it's huge.
And, like, dude, we used to go there because of the drugs. And I mean, it was a great time to go get ecstasy and cocaine and fucking dance like lunatics. And it was a fun.
But let me stop you. That's what ruined the bar.
I was just going to say.
That's what ruined the bar. This is why gay people don't want straight people in their bars. They have their own drugs. They do their own thing. The straight people get caught.
Yeah, but
that's
you know why? Because some of them gay motherfuckers were selling the fucking drugs.
I'm sure they were.
And they'd be like, show up to Marcella, come get your shit. And then you'd show up and you'd be like, dude, we're here. And so it turned into like, we know you can get ecstasy from somebody or some kind of, you know, like designer raver drugs will go around there all the time.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. I was in college and we were sneaking into Marcella's and on Sunday nights. So you had class on Monday and we didn't care.
This was the first
time
I
best drag shows.
I ever saw a drag show, and I was like, this dude was at the bar. I was like, damn, that girl's fine. I was like, she is the most beautiful. She's beautiful, and then I'm like, oh.
It had to have been Heather Sky. Heather Sky had everybody.
I was like, God,
Maya. She had everybody.
Maya was another.
She was later. The originals. Miss Lady Jane, Heather Sky, Pandora Box, Aggie Doon, Ambrosia Salad, Darien Lake. Who am I missing? Those are all the big ones that we would go on a Sunday for.
I don't remember.
Sunday nights.
Yeah.
But I was like, Jim, she's hot, you know?
It's got to be Heather.
Looking fine.
But, you know, it's now.
But it was good for me. What I'm saying is it was a good thing for me to be in that environment and also kind of like you learned about my own sexuality going there.
Sure.
So it's like, I think that when straight people come, you also have to take consideration that maybe they're in the closet or maybe that's something that there's, and that's going to help them realize more who they are too.
But see, that's what made those bars so comfortable and everybody wanted to go to them. And we welcomed any kind, we didn't care if you were gay or straight. as long as you didn't cause a problem.
Right.
When that started to have fights over drugs or over girls or, stupid stuff like that, or a guy was hitting on some other girl's girlfriend and she's like, dude, stop. And he didn't because he's fucked up.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't. That caused a
dudes
problem.
that do that. Do chicks do that?
Sometimes, but when the girlfriend's like, step off my girlfriend, they're like, okay.
Yeah, no, but that's also another funny thing about lesbians, which stereotypes are based on reality, but once they couple up, they don't go out anymore because they're afraid the other one's going to stray.
Leave. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You don't want them out there meeting anybody because
two
they'll
jealous ass fucking chicks, basically.
Yeah, it's very difficult.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's got to be different.
But also, I do believe, like, going out and trying to pick up women, like, way when there was no internet. Once you found someone, they were just like, that's it, we're nesting, we're fucking baking bread and picking strawberries. Like, we're done going. But, now with dating apps, I'm probably not as... I
haven't been out in so long.
I have got to think about.
I've never been on a dating app. Should we do an episode where I go on a dating app and see what kind of
Do
chicks
you want to go on a date together and we'll go out? That'd be so much fun. I just will never do anything with you.
Right, just be no expectations. Right.
But we can go on a date.
I'd be like, I went out with this chick. We had the best time.
And we never
She went
did
home.
anything.
I went home.
Yeah. Listen, seriously, this is going to be an episode we are going to set up.
I've never done it.
Your
Never been on a dating app,
profile.
dude. I'll set it up.
Let's do it.
I'll look you up on Twitter and I'll just find you. We'll play you, man.
It's
we
X
could play
now.
you easy.
Excuse me. I think they changed the name to X now.
X. Is that for Generation X?
I hope so.
Seems that you guys
I don't know. No, it's just because he thinks he's
such
cool.
a weirdo.
He thinks he's like,
such
I'm going to make an X. Like, it's fucking like, ooh. Dude, X was like cool like 30 years ago.
This guy's a jerk. I got no love for him. But yeah, so let's talk about the demise of the lesbian bar and my thoughts. And
we did trail off. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine. But because the podcast we try to stick with then and now. Back then, lesbian bars were strong, but gay bars in general, you have to remember that a lot of gay people 20 years ago were disowned from their families.
Do you remember Carpe Diem?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That went down quick.
Yeah, but a lot of them...
That was a gay bar?
Yeah.
Oh, see, by the time I knew I did not know that.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a regular
I couldn't wait to be old enough to go to Carpe Diem, and they shut it down.
I thought it was just a regular old dance club.
No, it was very
heavily I think my
gay.
band played there at one point.
It was probably mixed, but more there was a gay bar. But
I think they had to be mixed according to Rochester mayor, because they wouldn't allow... Joey Marcella had a hard time calling it just a gay bar. It was a huge thing.
He's like, hey, slow down over here with just the gay stuff, all right? All right, look at just what I do, but what you do behind my back is fine.
It's fine.
I mean, remember, that's the only safe space queer and gay whatever had. And that's why they never closed on Christmas. Gay bars were open 24/7, 7 days a week throughout holidays.
Like a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah.
Well, because a lot of people would go there on Christmas because they didn't have families.
The gay Jews were probably like, fuck yeah.
They lost their families. That's why 20, 30 years ago,
especially the gay Jews.
When you would see if somebody was gay, you would say, are you family?
Yeah.
Oh, they're family. You know what I mean?
But that's what we considered all the gay bars, was a family.
Right, because back then they had nowhere to go. Now it's so accepted everywhere. Like, my daughter never goes out to gay bars, and she's young, and she's like, why do you all feel the need to be in the same place? The younger generation doesn't get it.
Well, that's because they have a huge online community now, though.
No, not only that, but they're accepted in all the bars. So it's not as... separation.
I would say I got nervous a couple times. So I have a lot of straight friends too, and I probably the last 10 years of my life, I've hung out more with my straight friends at straight bars, like sports bars or whatever.
Right.
Sure.
And at first, I was really nervous going to them because I'm like, man, are they gonna pick me out, and talk shit or like, who knows?
That sucks to have to feel that way. But as a person, I'm like, God, you'd have to be a dick. Like, I could never imagine.
Yeah, but they're drunk. You know what I mean? Like, they're drinking, they're laughing with their friends.
People
like,
think they're funny.
There was a time when that was scary, but I'm saying we have progressed now
so
with
much.
Gay marriage and everything, that it's so much more accepted.
Yeah, now I've not recently, but probably last 5 years, I went out downtown before all this crime. Well, that's another story. But
that's crazy.
Before all that, like I would go out to like the Irish bars or whatever after kickball and hang out with them, and everybody was so accepting. I didn't tell them I was gay, but clearly you could tell. You could tell by my voice and you could tell by the way I look. So sure. I can't deny it. You know what I mean?
Like you look like a lesbian.
There's no denying it.
If it was like a poster fucking girl.
I had a patient tell me that I look like a linebacker, and I was like, good, then don't mess with me tonight.
Yeah, they both start with L.
Yeah, I was like, keep in mind, I'm in control of your pain. So I would be very careful with what you say after that.
So you're saying you felt comfortable?
Yeah. No, I totally did. And like the guys were cool. They're like, hey, you want to play some darts? And I'm like,
well,
like you look like you'd be good at it.
Now, I will tell you, like when I dressed up as GenX, which is an awesome name.
Can we not
Everybody's
say that
told
anymore?
me it's an awesome name.
I can't. No.
Everybody says it's the greatest name.
Name it Puma.
The greatest name.
And but I remember like when I was going to through like a rest stop area.
Yeah.
I fucking was like, damn, dude.
Wait.
In this culture and climate, like
I had you in the car. Did we go to a rest stop and you got out dressed like?
I actually had a pee, and I was going into the men's room, and I was like, "Fuck, this is like."
Did you have that leopard skin dress on?
Yes,
dude. Wait, didn't you run in and get burgers? I forgot about that.
Dude, I got to pee, and I was like, I got to pee, and I was like, what am I going to do? And I'm getting up there, and I'm like, oh my god, this is the shit. This is what they talk about.
Because we went to Buffalo. That's right. I think you stopped. We stopped you got burgers.
Yeah. I would just start barking at somebody. Like,
listen, that's how stupid I am that I didn't even pay attention that you walked in like that. Like, I had no clue. Danger.
Yeah, no, I was like nervous.
Danger.
Because you get outside of New York, and like in New York, outside of Rochester, and you get to some of those places, it's fucking just, like, it's red. It's
okay,
straight.
so wait. So I've lived in Florida, California, Nashville, Tennessee, somewhat Massachusetts, and New Hampshire, right?
Okay.
And Buffalo. But Buffalo's the same as here.
I'm sorry.
I will say, me too. I will say there are some places. So in Nashville, when I was there, it was an underground gay scene.
Really?
It was underground.
Probably had to be out there.
Right, because everybody considers themselves the Bible Belt.
That wasn't that long ago, dude.
Yeah, you know why? You know why? Honey, I'm going to go out for a while tonight, all right? I'm going to hang out with the boys and watch the game. Probably a lot of that shit.
Wait.
You know what I mean?
I know, like, that's crazy, dude. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, so in California, it was huge. I think we went to Atlanta Gay Pride. We drove from Nashville to Atlanta Gay Pride. It was massive in the town. Like the bank had a gay pride flag, and it was eerie before you got into the area that they were doing the pride parade. So it was like we went to get bagels in the morning, and they were like, "Oh, you're going to the parade," and we were like,
"Do we admit this?"
Like, I fucking hate gay people.
Like nervous, right?
Like, look at me.
I don't know if I should admit
like
this.
Gay
or not.
people.
Like what?
It's a fucking sin, dude.
Yeah, well, you know, and you don't. At the time, you didn't know how people were going to react.
Yeah.
And we didn't dress up in rainbow stuff. Like, my neighbors laugh at me now. Why don't you have a rainbow flag? Because I don't need to promote it. You can tell. Like,
that's
you know what
I'm saying with the difference between the kids now is
everything's rainbow.
Everything's rainbow, and it's a huge community now. So it's different. There was community back then. Kind of had to be underground. Now it doesn't. You know what I mean? We have still a long way to go, I guess. But
I just think there's no respect for. If that's how you feel, whether you're bisexual, transsexual, gay, whatever. Now there's all these pronouns and all this other stuff. You know, there's no respect for who you really are. Who cares? Stop titling. You don't want a title, but you titling yourself with a pronoun.
That's what I love is that they're all like, we don't want any pronouns or gender, but yet they're all on there. I'm just like, come on, give me a break, dude.
Yeah, I mean, like, okay, so here's my thing, and this is good. This is mad controversial, and I am always coming from a place of love. You know what I mean?
Of course. I would bring you to a lesbian bar. I'd have no problem.
I got to show you. Speaking of rainbow.
Jesus Christ.
Just check this out. How cool is that?
Dude. It's
I would drive that.
It's fluorescent tie-dye.
That's, because it's fur. I'm like, I would drive that.
Fur on the tires.
Boots with the fur. I would drive that for sure.
Wow,
not
you
in the
love
rain.
anything that's round with fur around it, don't you?
I do.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Not anymore. That's out. That was in the 80s. Bush was in the 80s. Not anymore.
Bald tires now.
All right, so yeah, go ahead. Let me hear your thought. Controversial.
Yeah,
it's controversial. It's controversial. You guys, you're talking about, if I had a chart behind me, right? Mm-hmm. And like one of those weird charts that shows like the line, like if we were making money for an CEO, look, we're losing money, right? But it's lesbians, like it's going down.
Yeah.
You guys are losing equity in the lesbians.
You're losing equity.
We're dying. We're dinosaurs, dude.
And there's got to, and is there a reason for that.
Yeah, I got.
And nobody wants to be a true lesbian. They want to be
is it because
I know the reason.
Nowadays lesbians are like, I'm just gonna be a dude.
Yep.
I like fucking pussy. I'm gonna have a dick too.
So there are that's where the masked lesbians are. Masked lesbians. They call them masked now. We used to call them butch dykes in our day.
Why are you pointing at me?
She's like, butch, dykes.
Right, butch.
But that's what we used to call. Now they get mad. We say dyke. You're supposed to say mask. Whatever, dude.
I never liked the word dyke. Period, because it was always a negative.
But that's why we embrace the negative.
What about the dichotomy?
The dichotomy. But listen, this is the reason why there's not a lot of butch lesbians, is because transitioning has become so much more accepted to transition that they're just transitioning to men, the masked lesbians. That's why there's like an abundance of femmes.
Well, I'll be honest with you. So I've had conversations with people, patients and stuff, that were in the middle of transitioning, and I'm like, what, I'm gay, so I'm just curious, like, do you feel like you're stuck? You ask all these questions, whatever.
Sure.
So the one kid was telling me, he's like, well, every time I'd go out with my partner, I would be called a he, even though he had boobs and dressed sporty, wasn't total butch, but had short hair. So it was on purpose to make that person feel like a piece of shit. If it was like, oh, I made a mistake,
so people were intentionally be like saying sir to her
on purpose. So she must, she's like, it kind of got in my head, and this isn't everybody, I get that. This was one person that was like, I had to really look at myself, and I'm like, you're products of in my opinion, as a educator and whatever, you're products of your environment. For so long, you're called sir. You tend to learn to believe it. You know what I mean? And then she all of a sudden started feeling like, I'm not in the right body.
Right.
But was that really your thoughts? Or was that because of everybody else that said that to you?
Can I add to that then?
Yes.
There's two things. Like, I believe that totally could be. There's a chicken or egg thing though. And it's like, is that a therapy thing though?
Right.
Is that a therapy thing? Because that to me sounds like you're letting other people live in your head, and that's to me is a therapy.
But these are young kids that were
Right, no, I get that. I mean, I have a couple of friends
that have transitioned
to male.
But that one friend that we have that did the full transition,
right.
He really, truly, from day one, felt like he was in the wrong body.
Absolutely.
I get that.
I know somebody that from pre to like, and then transition, and I was like, oh, she's who she's supposed to be right now. I knew that.
Yeah, you could tell.
I knew that.
They feel comfortable in their skin now.
And I'm like, this is what I'm all about. I want you to be happy, and I want you to live a life where you are respected no matter what.
Correct.
As long as you're not hurting anybody, I really do.
Be a good person. That's all we care about. But that's what gays cared about anyways.
I feel like, but somewhere along the line, like, I feel like for my understanding, gender was always a social construct, is what I was told. So if that's the case, then isn't it more about accepting who you are no matter what gender you are? Because that's just the construct that's the construct part. Like, I feel like sometimes trans people are buying into the construct part, because you should, I'm like, for years it didn't matter what gender you had. I thought that was the point of genderless.
Well, back then, we didn't care. We cared about who you were as a person.
It's like hypocritical. I'm they, them, because I don't have a gender. But then, because that doesn't matter, then if it doesn't matter, then why shouldn't we be having people accept who they are no matter what? You can still dress like, I don't know. I'm just talking out loud right now.
No, I mean, I completely, I do believe that.
I feel like I've talked this before.
Opening the door and letting being more accepting of trans people. I totally see how a lot of these masked lesbians transitioned. I mean, I can think of a lot of lesbians I know that are my age, and they would have probably transitioned 30 years ago if it was easier.
No. I
you know what I mean?
I enjoy being a female.
Oh yeah.
And being with another female. There's times where I've wished I had
some pissed off older lesbians
who
are just like, they hate men. A lot of it's deep rooted.
See, I find men attractive. I just don't want to date them. They're hairy. You stink. You got that smell down there. Like, it's just
No, I get
why?
it.
You have
Dude,
hair
no,
on your ass. What? There's hair everywhere.
No, I get it. I look at dudes, I'm like, damn, that dude's pretty hot.
Yeah,
You
like
know what
I'm
I
the
mean?
same way. Like I have my 3 best friends. 2 of them are straight dudes, but they've been best friends with me for the longest time.
Yeah.
And I love them like brothers. And I'm like, my one friend, I call him Jason Stratham because he looks just like him. And I'm like, man, I would sleep with him. I would, but it's not that I don't find the other sex attractive. And I think people get caught up in.
But you're not a man hater. I know some older lesbians that hate me. I'm telling you, that's deep-seated. A lot of them would have transitioned, and it's too late. It's a very deep-seated...
I think there's psychological things going on there.
There's all kinds of stuff going on.
Like you want to do that because you think men have it easy. And putting blanket
statements over like this is, it's hard to do that because it's so nuanced with people. And
any female that wants to transition to a straight dude, a straight white man right now.
Right. My God,
like
are you kidding me?
Hated.
I wish I would like to transition to a black female.
Yeah, I know.
That would be
yeah. You'd be on target. You'd be right with Beyonce.
Your comedy would probably look up. You wouldn't be the straight white dude.
I'd be coming out with a country album.
You'd actually might be funny.
No, but really, I was cracking up. I was just like, well, you know what? They're transitioning to straight white men. They're not the most loved right now in general.
Right. You got to really want to be a dude to transition to a white man right now. Like, mad respect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you thought it was worse being a white woman catching shit. Now you're a white dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's funny though.
That is funny. I'm going to write that down.
The trans men that I know,
good work.
After they transitioned, the amount of fucking girls they got, straight girls go crazy.
Oh yeah, I know.
Dude,
for the transition dudes?
For trans men, yes.
Well, how do they even know? I mean, some of them you could tell, but how do they know?
I'm telling you, they don't care. They could say, I'm telling you.
No, there is something.
It's got to be the younger generation.
You want to know why?
Yes,
it's because I'm
talking about the Gen Z.
Because then they don't have to admit it. Because you got to.
No, it's not that.
Can I tell you why?
They're hot.
This is what I think.
Come on.
This is what I think. All right. First of all,
are you trans?
Still a
you're
chick.
Very attractive.
Still, it's a chick still, so they're gonna have style.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
I feel like they're going to have a little more style than your typical dude. So already when they become a dude, they're going to probably dress a little better.
And
they're going to take care of their skin a little bit better. They're just going to still have certain traits.
So they're like a gay man is what you're saying.
They're like a gay man. But they're a gay man.
I agree with that.
But they're a gay man that is
their
a
house
woman.
Is clean,
that can
bed's
listen
clean.
and talk and like connect to a woman.
Their sheets are washed. Yeah, see?
I'm telling you.
That's what I think.
I mean, I was like, I just know from some of the comics that I know that are transitioned, female to male comics. They are like,
one. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they are like in New York City. They're fucking. They have blown up. They're packed. It's all young fucking straight girls. They are so.
So that's where the lesbians have gone. That's where the lesbians they've gone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write a song. That's where the lesbians have gone.
The lesbians have gone.
Yeah.
And it's not even that they just went there so they could get straight.
But we met a nice young couple lesbians back at that show, that Pretty Brave show. Mm-hmm. That young little fresh scissoring couple.
Yeah, my scissorings.
they were both very not butchy. They were very
sporty, like Brenda.
Yeah. Did you saw me and my partner there?
Yeah.
Or did you think we were?
Yes.
You did?
I mean, like more than that. Like they look like two chicks that were like.
Well, they're 25.
So wait, yeah, but I got to go off that because I actually was going to go there.
Yeah.
Back in our days when we started going out, lesbians dressed. I hate saying this because it's a stereotype.
Oh no, I want to hear this.
Classy. We dressed classy. We didn't dress trashy. We didn't have our body parts hanging out.
It wasn't Carhartts with fucking.
No, it still was.
Yeah. The fact that you have a Carhartt on right now, you are not breaking stereotypes right now. I'll tell you that.
I made it happen. I wore Timberland boots too. I sure did. They're downstairs.
That's amazing.
You're talking about the hoochie look. I mean,
but I've never done this before. I've never worn Carhartt. I've never worn Timberlands. I bought Timberlands because I put a plow on my side by side, and I'm tired of shoveling. So I did the man thing and bought a plow, and now I'm like the shit in the neighborhood. But anyway,
dude, you do more manly things than I do.
Because if a man can do it, why can't I'm tired of paying you guys to do something I can do. I'm tired of it. I'm running out of Vaseline. I can't keep bending over and taking it. I'm good.
I know you're a lesbian, but the guys keep fucking you.
Yeah, like right up the ass. We're dry humping now. We're dry humping because I am out of Vaseline and out of money. So that being said,
you're do it yourself.
Yeah, so just do it myself. Right. So I'm learning.
But no, the 90s are back in style, man.
And I'm okay
They all
with
want
that.
the cargo pants. Remember?
Yeah.
We used to fanny pack
classy.
cargo pants.
You had a nice little side strap bag. You know what I mean? You had a nice shirt on. Nothing was hanging out.
Give me a lesbian from the 70s that is very well-known lesbian.
70s.
I want to know
how many people were really
80s?
out. 80s, Ellen.
What was Rhythmics? What's her name?
Annie Lennox. Was she gay?
I want to say yeah.
She's a lesbian.
If she wasn't, she definitely should be.
What about Eartha Kitt? Wasn't she gay? I think she was black gay, but
I don't think so.
Wait a second.
Eartha Kitt was gay, wasn't she?
Yeah, but Ellen dressed like a preppy boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the Indigo Girls were like very 90s cargo pants. That was like the
Sarah
style.
McLachlan went towards the gays, and so did Cher and Jennifer Lopez. And they knew they would get dance mixes, and their CDs blew up.
Kidding me? Cher is like
the icon for the gay boys.
Yeah.
Cher icon, of course. Yeah.
Town.
Yep, it's just sharing monkey paw. It's fucking awesome.
That's what I'm saying.
They're sharing monkey paw. All right. Well, let's throw some creds.
Yeah, let's
go. Creds. All right, what's some creds?
The creds is at Todd Gursslin on everything. Just find me. Follow me. Send me money. I love you.
Yes, it's at Cindy Arena Comedy, at Degenerate Boomer.
Brenda was awesome. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I just want to say, I'm thinking about it because I have ADHD
Don't ever
really
contact
bad.
Me. Yeah.
Thank you for coming. Being so honest and opening up. That's really awesome.
Yeah, this is fun.
You know what I mean? Like, you're not used to having a mic, and I'm a fucking weirdo, so it's
she stayed calm too.
Yeah, no, it was great.
Hey, I told Todd when I threw you up and made you open for me at the Lesbian Hoedown.
Listen, I've been told a lot that I should be a comedian. I'm not that funny.
Yeah,
one.
She is.
And two, I am extremely stage fright, which you wouldn't think because I'm a teacher and a nurse. But it's one-on-one or one with a family.
Yeah, it's no different than it's teach. If you can teach in front of a class, it's the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a lot of manipulation.
Listen, she got up there and freaking hosted the hell.
You probably killed it.
She was just like, oh, and I'm like, do you need any help? She's like, I got this.
I hope that you were wearing exactly what you had on now.
No, it was at a lesbian party, so I could have. I sure could have.
Oh, you could have. That's right. She told me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You can always come out and fucking don't do it. I'm not even going to encourage you to do comedy. No, it's fucking.
It becomes. It's a nightmare.
Just don't do it. No,
it sucks you in.
It sucks you.
Make your friends laugh and go to work and don't do the.
I enjoy going to the comedy shows. I want to do more. I've done so many.
We're going to do you know what? Just for people listening, me and Todd are trying to piece together a date. We're going to do a Degenerate Boomer live in Rochester once we figure out a date because we got to work around other shit.
Yeah, what's coming?
Promoting, and Brenda will definitely be at the Degenerate Boomer live.
Yeah,
so
done.
The show is great fun. We did one in Brooklyn and sold out. Like it's there's so much fun.
Listen, next time you go to Brooklyn, I want to know. I want to go.
Yeah. So anyway, keep an eye out for that. And Brenda, thank you for coming.
Yeah,
and I'm definitely next queer, topics. You've got to come back when we're going back old school. You know,
which is like every week we talk about queer shit.
Ah, you fag. Okay.
Because there's nothing entertaining about the straight life.
Gay shit. You know what I mean? It's not that I'm gay. I just like talking about penis. I mean, what's the big?
I mean, what's the difference? Okay.
It's got that one eye looking at you.
Yep, one-eyed Willie. All right.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Boomer. Bye bye.